As reported in this week's Farmers Weekly, Neil Wallace highlights that crossbred wool may be lacking consumer interest and economic relevance for most Southland sheep farmers. However, it is an opportunity to utilise raising charitable funds and funding important installation for a Southland charitable hospital. That was the wish of cancer campaigner Blair Vining before he sadly passed away, and is continuing on the great work with his wife Melissa. Now, the project manager known for the project Bells for Blair, Amy Blaikie, joins us now here on Sarah's Country's Changemaker show. This isn't the first time Amy's been making change in the wool industry, Amy, but this is certainly an incredible initiative to insulate the Southland Charitable Hospital with product from the farmland around Invercargill. To start with, could you let us know where the wool will be intended to use within the hospital?
Yeah, so the donated bales, majority of it will be actually used in the installation. So it's going to get scoured shortly in this coming week, hopefully, and be made into the installation that goes into the walls.
Absolutely fantastic. So what's been the process so far for collecting donations for bales for Blair?
So it's been a relatively simple process for farmers and everyone. They just contact their broker when they've done their shearing and let them know what they've got, and the brokers are now sending it towards New Zealand wool scaring. Most of it's going to the Timaru plant, and it's being sorted there at the moment, and then they'll scour it. From then on, it will go. The stuff that's going into installation will be headed to Tiralena, and they're going to process it for us.
Fantastic. Canterbury company, I understand. Is there different requirements in the quality of wool that you're sourcing for different products for the hospital?
So for the installation, we didn't really want top quality wool. We wanted that stuff that's not valued at anything right now, like your bellies, your pieces, the clean bits of wool from around the bottoms of the sheep, just the stuff that people are literally throwing in gullies at the moment. So we're taking all that.
Absolutely. What a fantastic way of being able to utilise. And there's been several other fundraisers, such as the Riverton Lions Club doing a shearing fundraiser for it as well. And so therefore, when it comes to the goal for raising bales for Blair, have you got a particular cut-off in terms of amount of bales you're hoping to achieve?
Well, we didn't want to cut off anything. The more the better.
Yeah.
The more funds that can go to helping the charity hospital, the better. I talked to the scouts today, and they're looking around the 350 mark. So anything, we're hoping to get 200 to actually physically make enough installation for the hospital. So we're stoked. And it's just amazing the support that the farmers have gotten behind it.
It's fantastic. In our previous interview on Changemaker, Amy, while I've got you here, it was wool inventor Logan Williams from Keravos, who hopes to be offering contracts from $3 to $5 for their unwanted coarse wool. Why I think we spoke to you before you were on the steps of Parliament speaking with New Zealand First around a petition for government to have more wool insulation in carpets as well, and government buildings and state housing. How's things progressed since you were in Wellington?
Good things. All things good, I think, take a bit of time with government. I have written a submission to support my petition, and it's waiting to be read with the Primary Select Committee. I'm just waiting for them to hear back from them. So the ball's in their court.
It's huge efforts that you put in, but it's such an incredible effort overall with everyone involved. It must be very heartwarming.
Oh, it's fantastic, and I couldn't do this alone. I've got great support beside me. Especially I must thank Brooke Cameron and Sarah Dooley. They're good partners on the sales of their making it happen. But all those farmers involved, the brokers, New Zealand wool scaring, it's a team effort, and thank you to everybody in the industry.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Amy, for all the work that you do, not only raising funds for Bales for Blair, the Southland Charity Hospital, but also, of course, your work petitioning the government to use wool in more of our government buildings and, of course, state houses. It's the tireless work that you do that makes you a very valid change maker on Sarah's country. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us.